Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel and Darkest Dungeon 2 with the full version. And let's just get this show on the road. We're going towards the Tangle with our first team and hopefully we will make it through till the end. Now let's see, do we get any kind of relationships? It doesn't seem like that is the case. They haven't formed any bond or any rivalry, so that is totally fine by me.
War. Rewards only. Resignation.
Oh, I like the fact that we can full stop right now with the carriage, and let's see what direction do we want to go through. And one of my big questions right now is how can we reduce loading? Is that something that we can do? Oh, something like this. A boss fight rewards a trophy and reduces loading. And oh, this one. Okay, so resistance encounters, fights that are in some of these bigger areas, let's call them, they do still reduce loading, so that is good. I think this run will be till the base of the mountain. I'm not sure I'm going to challenge any of the lair bosses. I feel like that might be a waste of resources if I do so.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
So let's see what we have going on here.
The loathing festers.
An assistance encounter, that means we'll get a bit more light. So light at 100% gives 6% death doors resistance and a higher chance to apply. Oh,
heroes.
Apply blind per round. 10% to apply blind per round. Interesting. So this one gives us an extra shield. I don't think it can go above what we have here, but I might try that. Let's see. This one reduces light, but we get some potion. This one reduces gold, but we get both flames, which we wouldn't really need. We're started at 94. And we get some battle supplies. 33% to disease resistance and bleeding resistance. Something to be used at the next inn.
An elementary problem, is it not?
Now, I would like to go with the battle instead of what is here, because I feel like I could handle a battle a lot better.
Pillaging brigands.
Hey, good healing overall.
As the world collapses.
Infectious enemies. Does that mean +1 duration dealt? Huh. I think in the past, what they used to do was reduce your resistances. I think this one is actually better. Let's apply.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
Well, I was hoping to apply some light. Yeah, this is very bad for our grave robber, because she doesn't have skills to apply in front. And we will still need to do some stuff. We need to find a way to do damage, we need to find a way to move forward. Yeah, duelist advance is the way to go to begin with. And I guess I could do rampart over here as well, which would push the enemy back. Okay, at least we have two party members which can move in front. That is great for us. Good, a nice blight there on the dog. It's not enough to kill it, unfortunately. I'm gonna apply another blight over here.
Early results are encouraging.
Point blank shot, a nice crit there from our highwayman.
Response.
Beautiful work. Nice.
An unexpected find.
Okay, I slightly fear for the Grave Robber's life, especially towards the end. In some of our tougher battles. Let's see. What do they want to do? Well, he will lose some light, and I don't really want to lose the light right now. We have to pick one of these, even though it doesn't make too much sense. Let's see. Okay, it doesn't go over the wheel's 2-point limit. I guess there will be upgrades in the future. I have this suspicion that there might be upgrades in the future which would make the carriage tougher, but
Look ahead.
it's not necessarily the
Place
case.
to reflect. Remember. and
That's an extra
reconcile.
loading. 50% extra flame drain and 33% enemy advantage chance at the start of battle. Oof. So the flame drain is going down quick. Okay, at least we can go to these creatures then, and it should be a pretty good battle. Shrine of Reflection. Which one do we want to go forward with? Well, let's take a look at the skills. Oh, we can't see them here. I think I'm going to go with the Plague Doctor.
Plague Doctor. Chapter 1. The Good Student. Brilliant and bold, her unconventional theories created nothing short of a scandal in her 4th year. The mocking whispers and scornful glares of her peers and professors had an ironically invigorating effect upon her extracurricular experiments. The mysteries of the human body, of life and death itself, hovered just beyond her scalpel's reach. If only she could acquire a corpse of sufficient freshness.
Okay, so that is the story. It's still a bit unfortunate that these scenes don't have, at least I think one drawing which would represent the whole thing would be better than just having the picture of the Plague Doctor. I guess at the end of the day you have to look at cost, and they probably made the decision here that it wouldn't be worth the price at this point to work on that, or maybe the effort, because there's that too, right? Everything takes time. Let's go towards the creatures then. Either way, we're gonna get more loading.
Ahead, a bestial refuge, littered with bones and less identifiable remains.
Now let's see these creatures battle and see if they change anything, because I do not know at the moment what they decided to do. So we can fight and we can daze them. We can fight and get some damage bonus. I mean, daze would be interesting, but I feel like the extra damage is actually better suited, right? Because we could probably kill one or two of them. I am going to take this one out first, of course. Now we also have a dodge and riposte. I am going to try to blind them. We managed to do a blind on one of them at least. Better than nothing. Okay. We are going to go with... Yeah, I think going with Rampart is the way to go here. That's another daze, pushes back the enemy towards the end. Yeah, unfortunate, but what can we do? Good, we took down the worm. That is the carry-on, whatever. That was our main goal here. Let's try to poison this one with a combo. He resisted the blight. This is a blind Tarantism. What is this? Tarantism. At the start of the turn, 10% chance to move forward or backwards, and a 5% chance to get a dodge. Not the worst thing in the world. Not the greatest either, of course. Oof, vulnerable and stunned. That is something really bad for just a web to apply. Now, can't use Absinthe, it doesn't really do anything. Let's try to throw in and take this spider down because I don't want to get another web. Let's heal our grave robber there. So I could do a 50% chance here to throw a poison dart. Not a whole lot of chances to apply blight damage. So let's try pick to the face. Ooh, a nice miss there. I probably should just do this. A bit of vulnerability, a bit of blindness as well. Now I'm not gonna bother with anything else. Let's just give her some strength. Yeah, I think just trying to remove the blindness is the way to go. Now the spider is in range of a couple of characters. We'll do a tracking shot just to apply one of these combo triggers. I will also try to blind it. Yeah, we didn't manage to do it. Let's throw a dagger here, a nice crit. And we should be able, as I said, to reach him and take him out. So now probably comes round number 2. Oof. Fairly well buffed, all of these. I should probably use Pick to the Face just because it ignores the shield, right? And this Carrion Devourer is also ordained, so we want to take him out first, because if we take out this one, I guess I'll have to at least do some attacks. But if we take out this one and this one hits and becomes stronger, then we have a tough enemy becoming even tougher, and that's not something that we will want. Okay? So this gets the blight, really nice. She will need some healing. Ooh, an ugly crit there.
Agony by accumulation.
Another Tarantism, let's see. Copy all positive tokens. How about that? I mean, it's worth doing. I could get a bit of healing here, but I feel like focusing on one enemy at a time and trying to remove their damage. Ooh, very close to death's door. I mean, she's going to be at death's door. I could do some bleed resist and gain on bleed resist -1 stress. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work. I'll do a duelist advance over here. We brought it to death's door, unfortunately. It's not enough, right? But I will do some healing here. Now I will heal him as well. We'll heal our man at arms.
At least has been tended to.
I mean, this battle is a lot more difficult than I expected it to be, but we are getting DOT'd to death pretty much. So let's try to take one of them out.
A petty hindrance.
And now it would be absolutely lovely if we could have cleared the corpses, but this carrion might devour this corpse. What are the chances that I could do? Well, I can't do a point blank now. Let's do a blinding gas. Okay, so he has decided to attack me directly. I might be able to do a point blank here and clear the corpse. Come on. One away. Still have a chance to do it. Good. I mean, this helps us a lot because the carrion will not have enough to eat. I will keep focusing on healing our grave robber. I will do a... First of all, let's do clouting powders here, because she might get the bleeds again. We'll do a nice duelist advance. Gives us dodge, gives us repulse. We're also going to throw Noxious Blast in front. Unfortunately, it did not do anything. Good, good, good. We're very close to taking down the carrion. We're gonna get a bit of healing here with the combo token.
Hold fast.
Another ugly crit on the Plague Doctor. Let us take down... Yeah, we'll take down the carrion. At least one of the enemies is out. Even though we were in a pretty bad situation, I think we managed to make it through here. And in the end, I believe that we will be alright.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
Yeah. And their damage over time, their blight damage, is not that impressive. I think the only thing that it is annoying here is the blindness.
Unsteady stances.
Okay, perfect.
Exhaustion takes hold.
That leaves us only one enemy.
The slow suffering begins.
And yeah, with you, there's not a whole lot. I'll do a hold the line just to move in front. And I think like now we're in a position to do a duelist advance as well, or something to damage and take out the enemy. Let's see. An ounce of prevention.
Empowered. Emboldened.
Pistol shot. Ah. Okay. Pretty good so far.
An unexpected find.
Deliver to Dean to get +1 to mastery. Now, how about loading? How much? I'm hoping for a -2. Unfortunately, we got only a -1. So we could either go to... If I go to the right, there are 2 loadings here. And I believe that the road to the left is not great, but
We venture blindly forth.
definitely seems like the better situation here. We have an oasis, which might give us some healing.
refreshing commune.
Let's see, what do they want to do? So he wants to get some fire, some hope, and some stress relief, and that sounds pretty good at this moment because he's already at 5.
The loathing howls.
And yeah, we got loading once again. And we're gonna lose an extra armor here. We're gonna have some assistance going forward, so that is good. This going on this side of the road doesn't seem like there's any more loading, but
Our protection has been stripped to its last.
who knows what else we might encounter here. You know what? In the past I hated the map, but the way that they build it right now in this version of the game, for some reason I like it. I like what I see. Let's do this.
In crisis, no gain is insignificant.
We just got the hope. Nothing to do. And there's an extra loading in front of us. That is... I think if we get 5 loading, a battle will... Oh no. The Mountain Shudders. Confession boss plus 10% to max HP. Flame minus 10 and plus 2 to stress. Okay, some of them resisted that. I see, so the effects already have applied. If loading meter fills up completely, beware, the confession boss will stir on the mountains and dire consequences will result. In addition to an immediate negative effect that is different for each confession, the boss will also gain an HP buff that will make them tougher to defeat should you reach the mountain. Seek out fights to reduce loading before this happens. So, if you avoid fights, right, in order to not gain as much loading, then what's happening is that you'll get a higher challenge at the end. You know, rather than having the boss battle or the fight at max loading, I feel like I like this risk a bit better.
An unexpected find.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's... Hey, you are gathering so much loading, it's resetting this whole thing, and you get a few penalties, but nothing that could absolutely destroy you. Transit enemies, 25% more damage. Oof. At least they're just free. A nice crit there, almost killing. And we are actually killing him. Nice combo there between the Grave Robber and the Highwayman. I am feeling like throwing a Noxious Blast here.
An unavoidable end.
Okay, maybe she's not the worst character to have this Breacher trait on. Does he have depth door resistance? No, so he's dead already. And it's time to focus on this guy. He resisted. Okay. The battle is done, pretty much. Let's do a bolster here, reduce some of the stress. Nice. All good. I don't know, so far I'm feeling pretty good about our situation. I mean, it really depends on what's happening forward. But we're reaching the hospital, we're gonna get some healing now. Spending 12 of our riches for Tarantism doesn't really seem that important, right? At least not for the characters that we have it on. The Torn Rotator Cuff seems a bit more important to heal because it's 10% reduced damage. So I'll do that. And that is pretty much all the cash that we have. There's nothing else that we could do. Let's leave. It's removing our wheels, but that is okay, because we're not getting any kind of bonus right now, so just reducing the wheels not matter. I mean, it really depends on what's here. There might be another wheel, which means that there's another battle. But who knows? Oblivion's Rampart. Let's see what we managed to do over here, actually, because I feel like this is going to be a challenge at this level with no other upgrades. Okay. As per usual, we need to take care of the people, the enemies in the back. There we go, our buffs are out of the way. Altar of Denial does what? Oh, a chance to make them stealth. You know what? Let me do this. I will throw a blinding gas in the back. Yeah, look at that. Look at... Yeah, it's not easy. It's not easy, what can I say? I believe that it might be a bit more important to do this first, right? Yes. That's what it seems. That's what seems to be the best. Okay. Pistol shot, duelist advance. Let's see if I could, I don't know, throw these powders here. I will do a duelist advance over here just to get the dodge and the repost. I feel like that is good for our survivability. Then I could apply some blight to this, a nice crit there, removing his defense. And I could do another blight here, yeah, which will cancel his healing basically by taking and removing some of them. Nice dodge from our highwayman, great. Let's see, like, there's no positive conditions, okay, so that's why we can't do anything there. We'll do a crush on this. A bit more horror and stress, yeah. Okay. Stone weaving applies protection. Okay. Warship. Okay, gave him some power to do a super attack here in a second. A double one. 12 healing per turn. Yeah. Let's do some blinding and some daze. Okay, perfect. We applied it all. Now, I am going to do another duelist advance over here. I am going to do another blight. Let's see, 8. We need to take 25 damage right there. That is not great. I will copy the powers away from you. Let's reduce the stress.
Grace. Small acts that drive back the darkness.
Okay. Rather, other than healing him, I don't see what I could do. He is stealthed. I could actually hit him by doing this, but there's only a 25% chance to do so. Let's try to hit the altar. Didn't manage to do so. Yeah, this is not great. Okay.
Mistimed, misdirected.
Not great at all. We're not doing well now, but we're gonna try to do something. He resisted. Face your confession, okay? It can do on the grave robber. The altar is going to be super annoying now. a bit of bone weaving, but at least he's gonna die during the next turn, so we don't have to focus on him. Right? Yes, no Death's Door resistance, neither on this one. So as long as we manage to hit, I think we'll be okay. Let's do a duelist advance. Nice. Took out the cherub. We have a dodge here, meaning that we have at least a chance to avoid Sundering Strike, and we managed to do it. Remove his defenses as well. Apply a combo token. Let's reduce the stress on the Plague Doctor. Okay, where do we want to apply? I think we want to do it here, right? We do this combo, 12 light per turn. The weight of the world will do a lot of stress damage to us. A nice crit there, 16 blight. He has 33% Death's Door resistance, so that is not going to be great for us. Come on.
Fight through the fatigue.
So at this point, I feel like what I should be doing is just try to do straight up damage. Let's see, die. Please die. There we go! We're living with a lot of stress, but we're doing well. 66% fire resistance, so maybe if we go into the Firelands now, into the city, and we're in danger of taking fire damage, we should be good. Okay. What do we have in front of us? Oh, there's nothing. Hopefully we're gonna make it to the end before he gets one stress here, you know, it could be very dangerous. Whew. Now, she has Tarantism as well.
The Roaring Heart does much for the weary body.
Okay, Amateur Weaponsmith, this one has a 5% chance to start with crit, that would be beautiful. And Parcelus, our Plague Doctor, starts with 2 defense, with 2 shield. The Winking Teeth, discount repairs for the wheels and the shields of the carriage, what are they called? Protection, whatever it might be. And because of the chitinous appendage delivered, combat item prices and in-item prices are reduced by 50%. We get a lot of hope. 10% crit here for inedible trinket for this greater Heartseeker. I feel like going towards the base of the mountain. For some reason I feel very confident that we might be able to do
what you can.
really well going forward.
No longer has meaning, if indeed it ever did.
But you know what?
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Let's take a quick look here. 5% to add the disease, 5% to add the quirk, but we can get 10% extra health. I am going to throw this in because... okay, none of them managed to get a disease. I feel like the balancing on this item is really good. Let's throw in some bleeding resistance to Dismas, some fire resistance to Audrey, some disease resistance to Paracelsus, because she's the only one who doesn't have a problem at the moment. Whiskey doesn't reduce stress anymore, so it improves their bond. But that seems to be about it. Okay. I wonder if... do they become alcoholics? It doesn't seem like there's something like that, but this item seems overpowered. Huh. Okay. And let's see, we'll apply this to you. Some disease resistance. And we'll need to spend all our money on stress reducing items. And we just have some of this weed here. Okay, I think like this is a bit more manageable.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
What else are we interested in here? Probably absinthe for the healing. We're not really using any of these. Over on this side, I guess the Wicked Slice would be important, but I've been using Rampart, I've been using Crush. Probably should do the Defender as well here, rather than anything else. Other than Poison Dart, what have I been using? Pick to the Face has been one thing, Realm Dagger, and there's none seem as important, so let's have Defender because we might find more usage for it in the future. Ah, I see. So this one produces whiskey. That's why we had so much whiskey there. Hey. And that's,
roads lead to the mountain.
so at this point we're just going towards the mountain, and that is pretty much it. And we're gonna call it a day over here, and we'll return tomorrow ready for the log. Ready for what? Ready for the road, not the log. And yeah, hope you're enjoying the journey so far. I feel quite nervous because we're missing so many upgrades than what I had last time, but at the same time it's pretty exciting to play knowing that we have an ending to the game. So with that in mind, until tomorrow, thank you very much for watching, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.